How are you feeling? You got John Riggs here, and did you know that one of the best video game stores on the planet is officially online? Finally, they've been talking about it for a long, long time now, and Sidequest Games in Portland, Oregon now has an online store, an online portal, a way that you can buy, sell, and trade games online without ever having to go to Portland, without ever having to be in the area. If you want to have a piece of Portland come to you, Sidequest Games, the way to do it. Let's do a little window shopping. Let's see what they got. Now, obviously, what you see in this video, they may not have it anymore. Unless you're just watching it for the first time, you're like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get that," and you get it immediately, then that's fine too. So let's just see. I like looking at different video game stores' websites. Not every video game store, is that English? Not every video game store has an online presence, has an online store. In fact, a lot of great ones don't. But I like how it has immediately. You got the logo and you got the the little headline thing there. That's fine. They probably just pilfered this, I'm guessing, from their social media. Like it might be like the header of their Facebook page or something. Free domestic shipping for orders $100 or over. That's good news. They do have international shipping available too. So maybe if you're looking for some great U.S. games, some great NTSC games, but you're in the U.K. or something like that, they'll ship them to you. Yeah, got a premium for shipping. Trust me, I've shipped stuff over there before. It's not cheap. However, if it's still cheaper than what you can find there, it's something certainly worth looking into. Let me just look at their front page here. Monsters High. I know Monster High. Oh, no, Monster High. Monster High. Nintendogs. Shout out to all the Nintendogs who have been unfed since 2007. Or whatever that was. Cool. They made a Dragon Ball Z game for Game Boy Color. Oh, see, learned something. Even I learned something new. Got some featured systems. What's new? It's hasn't been new, but that's okay. So maybe there hasn't been anything new. Maybe the new stuff is just when you find games. I'm going straight to Nintendo. I'm going straight to... Is that just everything Nintendo? Has it loaded yet? No. You know what? Oh, okay. That's Nintendo. Oh, and that just goes to the front page. Never mind about that. Let's go to NES. Alright. New for Nintendo. What do we got? We have Cubert. WrestleMania Challenge. $6 only. Not bad. Got my Iron Sword. Only $8. I was paying $10 in person at that last convention. $10, $12. I got it for $8 right here. That's a deal. I love it. Blades of Steel for only $7. Well, that's fine too. I do need to get a label upgrade for my Clash at Demon Head. My Clash at Demon Head is super ripped up. But I want to sort, and what I love to do is I like to find a console I'm looking for. At least I like to find my favorite consoles, not all of them. But I like to find the consoles I'm looking for, and then go to high to low. What's the rarest, what's the most expensive game you got? And Mock Rider shows up first. But it's a 5-screw, and it's probably because it's CIB, I'm guessing. Oh, CIB-A. I'm not sure what the A stands for. That's alright. There is the Armed for Battle Homebrew, which is also CIB. It's cool that they sell homebrews on this site, too. That's nice. Got Gumshoe as well. Alright. I do love Lolo 3. Do love Lolo 3. And Star Trek The Next Generation. You know, Star Trek The Next Generation is a Nintendo game I've never owned. Maybe I should grab that just so I can say I finally owned it. I don't know. Race America is a game that you don't see come up too often. Stanley, The Search for Dr. Livingston is a game that you don't see come up very often. How fun. How fun to see. And there's 27 pages of NES games. Good lord. Good lordy lord. I love 8 Eyes. I love Mendel Palace. Mendel Palace is definitely one I wish more people knew about. It's from Game Freaks. It's from the people who made Pokemon, but they made a kind of a sliding platform puzzle game. Super fun. Of course, you can't go wrong with River City Ransom either. So I'm looking at the code. I'm sure there's a way I can find the code what it is, but this is LSAA. So I'm guessing L means loose, and then C means, like CIB means like has the box and everything. You know, cart, instructions, box, or complete in box. And then A. I'm not sure what the A is. And then there's like CIBBA. Maybe there's an about section that'll help me out with that. And then I see this. It's like Mega Man 6 MA. Is that just the manual? Click me. Product breakdown. Let's see here. Brief explanation. Oh, here we go. Cool. So sealed, that's not bad. CIBI, which is a complete in box with inserts. That's probably like your Nintendo Power Card. CIB, complete in box. CB or GB, you know, main games in the box, maybe no manual, no instructions. LS is loose. And then, BA also stands for below average, which means that there's significant wear. A for average, okay. So the things at the end of the thing, it's like CIB, and if it's AA, it's like, well, it's actually a pretty decent quality. But you might see a whole like CIBA, where it's just like, due to time and weather and the fact that it's been around for 30 years, you know, it's fine. LSA, so this is loose, but decent condition. $40 only for Ikari Warriors 3. Or Ikari 3, sorry, not Ikari Warriors 3, Ikari 3. But Legacy of the Wizard is an average copy. It's CIB. I do love Air Fortress, only $36. Alright, I like the prices here. Let's go the opposite direction. Let's go look at Nintendo. We're already looking at Nintendo. Let's look at NES and then low to high. Do they have an anticipation? Do they have a... What's going on here? Oh, I'm on page 3. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna see some sports games up front. $2. They have Nintendo games as low as $2. Where are you gonna find games as low as $2? Yes, it's Major League Baseball. Jack Nicklaus Golf. That's not a terrible golf game. It's from Konami. $3 only. $3 for John Elway's Quarterback. I mean, $3 for Super Spike V-Ball. That's Technos. That's like the guys who did like River City Ransom and stuff. Doing that one. I still like playing Wheel of Fortune every once in a while. $3 only? Dude, they got the deals. No anticipation? Come on, man. There we go, anticipation. $4 for anticipation. There we go. You know, I buy that for like $5 at conventions sometimes. Just because I unironically love anticipation. But they got the cheap NES games. I love that. Let's look at Game Boy. I love classic Game Boy. Right now we're looking at bestsellers, so we gotta look at Battletoads. Again, price high to low. Complete Curiosity. Sword of Hope. Oh, what a fun game. Sword of Hope. It's even loose. It's going for that much. Good to hear that that's going for that much. Sword of Hope, it's a lot like it's from the guys who do like Shadowgate, but with a little bit of an RPG element in there as well. Like there's like battles and stuff, you know. And they got the Pokemon games, of course, Nemesis. Oh, it's CIB, okay. Got the battery pack for the Game Boy. I used to have the same one. Fun. All right, I'm not so concerned about the price of the other ones, but I do want to see. I'll skip Game Boy Color. You can look at that yourself. But let's look at Super Nintendo. Do they have an Earthbound? Do they have a what do they have? They have a Hagane. Loose for $1,000. Hagane. Do you need a Hagane for your collection? I know I do. All right, got a CIB cart, Mario Kart. Loose actually is only $100. Just a little nice variety here. Oh, look at this. It was $90, now it's $80. Mario RPG. Huh. ActRaiser 2. Man, don't get me started on ActRaiser 2. Alright, what's the cheapest one you got? It's always going to be priced low to high. I've got some sports games in there too. The other thing to consider as well, and I'll show you that with, I'll show you that with Nintendo 64, what to consider as well when looking at purchasing games online from an online source. High to low, we got a Conquer. We have a Nintendo 64 is what we have, and the picture's not coming through. That's fine. We got a Fighting Force 64 for $190 CIB. But another thing to consider when you're looking for games, high to low, low to high, see what's out there. Look for new to old. Like sometimes you can find some great deals because games will come and go quickly. And look at new to old, because you might find a game that they just uploaded yesterday when other people are looking throughout the week or a month ago or something like that. Might be able to scope something out and grab it for grab it before someone else does. Checking out GameCube now. Everything comes back in fashion. In GameCube, do we have a Ribbit King? We have a whole lot of GameCube consoles, and we have Paper Mario. I'm cool with that. Okay, so not a whole lot of GameCube. That's fine though. I don't mind looking at. I like Sega. And I'm curious about the other systems too. Let's look at. No, actually, I love Master System. Curious on the Master System. What are the high games for the Master System? Like Sonic, is that one of the ones up there? Phantasy Star, I guess. Phantasy Star goes for $140. Interesting. Miracle Warriors, I like that one. All right. They made a Paperboy for a Master System. I gotta check that out sometime. Oh, I loved Quartet. Although it's only 2-player. Why is it called Quartet? But it's based on the arcade game Quartet, right? Fun. All right, Sega Genesis. What you got? What you got? I have received. I'm not shopping today. I'm not buying. Sometimes I do these things. I'm just gonna post it and record it and post it. I have purchased things before to say like, here's how it comes. I have I have purchased items from Sidequest games. I've bought games from Sidequest games before, and it ships very clean, very quickly. It took like, you know, well, of course I live in the Northwest as well, so it only took a couple of days, but it was packed very nice, so I was really happy about that. I'm looking at priced high to low. We have a Vapor Trail, not bad. A lot of great shooters on the Sega Genesis. Got Ristar, got Caliber 50. Okay, not bad. Lightning Force is a good one. I do like Alien Storm. That's a good one. Ernest Evans is a game you don't see come up very often either. Shining of the Darkness. Okay. Oh, Shining in the Darkness. Sorry. Shining of the Darkness. Okay. And others. Oh, good. They do have Atari and 2600. I mean, and the TurboGrafx-16. What are the best sellers? Frogger for the Atari. I played a lot of Frogger for the Atari growing up. I like Frogger just fine. But the most expensive game they have might be CompuMate. Is probably something. It's probably like an adapter, maybe. I'm not sure. Video Game Brain. I'm not sure. You know what's funny? This is a true story. Oscar's Trash Race. This is a true story. I used to have this game. I had Oscar's Trash Race for the 2600. You play it on that weird keyboard controller. It's like you plug in the controller. It has like the 12 buttons. I think they also use that for. Was it Star Raiders or something like that? I don't know. Big Bird's Egg Catch comes up there. All right, and then you have the Donkey Kong, of course, classic. It was just it was a different time. It was a different time for Atari, for video games. Like you knew the arcade version was not going to be the same as the at-home version, but the at-home version was good enough, and we're happy with it. High to low on TurboGrafx-16. All of the games are high. Got to be high to be collecting TurboGrafx-16 in today's economy. Okay, we got R-Type, classic. Bonk's Adventure, gotta have it. I remember when that game first came out. I had a TurboGrafx-16 before Bonk's Adventure came out. That's how much I liked it. Not a whole lot for TurboGrafx-16, but even when the cheaper games are like $10, you know, it is not the thing to collect for. Come on, tell me that they don't have anything for CDI. I was hoping for the Zelda games. Trade-ins, they also do repairs. That's kind of nice. And oh, you know what? There's some high-priced Saturn and Dreamcast games. Let's just look at those really quick while we're here. Just for fun, Albert's Odyssey. Okay, great for RPGs. Even better for imports. And we will also look at the Dreamcast. And I might look at Nintendo again too, just to see. Price high to low. All right, Power Stone 2. Hey, they got a Power Stone 2. So if you're looking, you can find it. Oh, good. They got the keyboard as well. Man, every time I go to a convention that has a Typing of the Dead hooked up, I do like to play me some Typing of the Dead. I think I'm good at it until I'm not, and then I'm not very good at it. All right. Oh, and out of curiosity, let's look at PlayStation 1. Fine. Price high to low on PS1. Some RPG, probably Valkyrie Profile. Sure. FIFA 96 is the most valuable game here. $250. The Arc the Lad collection. I remember when I first heard about Arc the Lad. It was like it features 200 hours of gameplay. I was like, why would you want to play a game for 200 hours? That just tells you how grindy that RPG is. Playing it for 200 hours. Good lord. All right. Out of curiosity, what's the most expensive Switch? There's going to be a whole lot of Switch consoles, I'm sure. But what game? Shadowgate. Shadowgate is sealed, and it's $100. So that's actually not bad for a sealed game, especially for a Shadowgate game. They also have Saturday Morning RPG. That was that limited run release. Okay, so there's a few options here for you anyway. But anyway, just a quick video. I say it's quick. I don't know how long it lasted. I'm just hanging out anyway. Sidequest Games. One of the best game stores in the area. You always see them at the Northwest conventions, including the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. PRGE, Portland Retro Gaming Expo, coming up October. Let me see if I can get it in my head. It's like the third weekend of October, so it's something like the 18th, 19th, and 20th. Or maybe it's like the 19th and 20th and 21st. It's somewhere in there without having to look it up. But you'll always see Sidequest games there. at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and I'll probably be there too. It's a drive for me, so I'm sure I'll check it out. I'm sure I'll be there. I'm there every year, so gonna be a good time as always. And this was a good time as always. It's just fun to see, you know, just to look around, a little browsing, a little window shopping, if you will. Why not? And with Sidequest games, you can order online immediately.